Hey, I wanted to show you what we're doing today, and that is we're going to let pigs out onto our woodlot, silvopasture, whatever you want to call it. It's basically an area that's kind of sloped. It's got lots of stumps. You know, there's nothing mechanically done here. We've got trees growing, shrubs. A lot of people would consider it weedy. It's very rocky, but it's very productive. And so what we do is we take the pigs, when the time is right, when the land is right, bring the pigs out and then rotate them through these different paddocks here. So I wanted to show you that. It's kind of a cool time, where the first time where the pigs get to be out on the silvopasture. So there's our pigs. They're kind of penned up, and that's, you know, by design, and that's basically to make sure that the land is right and ready, and it is. And in fact, we probably should have done this a few days ago, but as it is with springtime, things get busy, and so this is where they've lived just for the last few weeks. We just got a hold of these guys. Got some York Hamp crosses and some American guinea hogs. The guinea hogs are quite a bit older than the York Hamp crosses, and the other reason we wait, though, is to make sure that the piglets are big enough to not be able to go through the cattle panel. So I'm hoping that's the case. It's going to be close, but I'm really hoping that's the case, because I really want to get them out here and enjoying this and working the land. So let's check it out and see how they do. That pig right there is immediately going. And there they go. Oh, yeah. So I think this type of land is just ideal for pigs. You know, it's imperfect. It would not be considered arable. However, it's awesome homestead land. Okay, these pigs are loving it. There's plenty for them to forage out here. It's land that we actually thinned several years ago, and I've been running pigs through it ever since. And you can see the healthiness of the land, and we haven't done anything except for maybe some overseeding, spot seeding we've done, and thinning, really. And so this was a really densely packed area, and now it probably has it's probably an acre or so. In this woodlot, there's 3 main paddocks. There's the pen area that we initially run them in, and this one paddock that I'm sitting in now, I'm actually going to split into 2. So this will be basically 4 paddocks, and then we'll just rotate all the way through every 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, depends on, you know, Depends on the land and how it's doing and the time of year, etc. But this is awesome. You know, as a homesteader, not a farmer, and the big difference there is, you know, we're just raising animals for ourselves, and you know, maybe a couple of customers or bartering with a couple of different families, that kind of thing. You know, that's the extent of our system. We want healthy animals, healthy land. We want this land to get better and better over time. In fact, I'm standing right now in this seasonal flow area. You can see right behind me where the kind of bunch of rocks and the way that, which is basically a bunch of little small check dams. What we did is we diverted water through here in the springtime, which had just recently stopped flowing, and we slowed it down as much as possible. There used to be no water that flowed through here, and well, now there is, and we took advantage of it while we had it, and we, like I said, we slowed it down as much as possible. And this is, over time, this is really going to we're going to benefit from this. The land's going to benefit from it. But you know, again, so look at the slope here. You know, look at all the stumps. There's hawkweed and mullein and tansy and dandelions and all that kind of stuff. But it doesn't matter. It's a great habitat for these guys right here. And in fact, the paddocks behind me, all the way across there, those are actually a little bit more treed. There's only, maybe in this paddock here, there's only like 10 trees total. And those paddocks, you're talking more like 40 or even closer to 50 in each one of those two paddocks behind me. But like I said, we're going to split this one down into 2 paddocks, and I think that's going to work out better. And then that way we have 4 paddocks. Again, you know, we're homesteaders. I'm not going to rotate the pigs every single day. I'm not going to do that. It just doesn't work with our lifestyle or our system. So we do a little bit bigger paddocks. We're not doing, you know, trying to mob graze them in any type of way. So we'll rotate them anywhere between 3 and 7 days. But with 4 paddocks and the pen, we'll make it work. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll rotate